My name is Evan Gookin.
My name is Brian O'Shure.
I'm Brandon Leslie, and our project was a residential compost spreader.
A residential compost spreader. Why would I want to spread compost on my yard?
New big thing is it's all organic. Composts are organic. Instead of going to regular fertilizers, a lot of people are using this now. You can pick it up anywhere. There's not really, right now there's no way to apply it. A very easy way to apply it besides with a shovel and wheelbarrows.
So describe, what is this compost like? Fine, clumpy, wet, dry? What's it like?
That was one of our challenges. Depending on where you're getting it from, there's lots of different things in it. It can be very wet and clumpy, or to what we used this time was more fine, like a fine dirt.
And how much are you trying to put on?
We are looking at
an eighth to a quarter inch of cover
1/8 to a quarter inch
of cover evenly across the yard.
Okay. So Brandon, can you walk us through kind of the key features of the design here of the compost spreader? It looks like you're going to tow it with something small, like a garden tractor.
Yeah, like a 15-horse garden tractor.
Okay, so walk us through, how does it work?
Okay, this is our slide. It allows it to open up. You have to run it fully open to get the maximum cover throughout the yard. It has these beaters inside. One of the problems we've heard is that there's bridging with compost. It bridges really easily. So we use these beaters inside to help mix the material up to allow it to not bridge. And then we have at the very bottom of it is actually the distributor. It allows it to evenly spread it on the ground as we pull it across the yard.
Okay. How does the power get to drive these things?
It's a ground-driven design. The ground-driven off of the wheels. The main sprocket's over here, and it drives it through.
So ground drive to the bottom, and then cover drive up to the other side. To the other side, up into the meters. All right, Evan, what's the cost of the whole thing?
The first prototype was $500, and after some adjustments and redesign, we were able to complete it fully functional for another $100, so we had $600 in the project.
Okay. I see on your poster over here you got a nice picture of the spreading. You're talking a little earlier about the effective speed. How does it spread? Good job.
The quicker you go, the better it spreads. If you go too slow, it tends to go on a little heavy, and if you go too slow, there is a chance you could burn up the grass on your yard with too much fertilizer.
Probably after one rain, it's all just nice.
One good mow, and it's relatively gone. So.
You guys have a video, I guess we can watch.
We do.
Let's take a look at that and just see this thing in action, since we don't happen to be in a yard. So what's okay, well, I guess we talked about quarter to eighth of an inch, eighth to a quarter inch application. So if I had a residential lot, how many of these spreader fulls am I probably going to need?
With our calculations, if you're doing a quarter or an eighth of an inch to a quarter cover, if your yard was a half an acre, it would take 18 hopperfuls.
Oh, just a second. President Obama, yeah, you wanted compost spread on the White House lawn. We've got a solution for you here at Purdue, ABE. We'll send Brandon, and Evan out your way. Evan's got a trucking company. He would just haul a few of these out there. We'll take care of it. We'll make that yard look awesome. All right. So here we are, Purdue, ABE. Trying to help people be a little more green, make their yards more green, a little environmental friendly, with a solution that will last and last.
The theory is that if we can build one prototype for $500, then a company that is getting bulk purchasing could manufacture one for $150 to $200 and market that between a $250 and $300 price.